So this is something I've never done before. Um, Everybody kind of blogs and stuff now, but I'm not necessarily a private person, but I just feel like the kids are more entertaining than me, which they are. But maybe somebody can learn, get some understanding or something because I learned something. I it's no secret I have mental health issues. Um, I thought that when you have a manic episode, that means like you're screaming and running around like something's on fire. And I learned it doesn't have to be that way. I had been going through stuff these past couple of days, and I thought it was this medication, a different medication that I was on. I mean, I'm sorry, it wasn't different. It was just that I had ran out and I started it back. So I was like, maybe it just got to build this way up, and it's just making me feel groggy and stuff. So I didn't go to Thanksgiving. I took a little nap. I woke up. I wanted to see my grandson before I went to sleep. So after that, I practically slept for 2 days. 2 days and a half, off and on. And I'm somebody whose mind never shuts off. And if you're that way, then you can understand exactly how torturous and agonizing it can be if you don't know how to control it. And this time, it was so far out of my control that it was just driving me nuts. I have no other way to put it. Um, so I was like, I need to check myself in to this mental health place that I had been before. When I kicked my fentanyl addiction, I went to detox and mental health place as well, to do it safely and to get the mental help that I needed to get to the root of my issues or whatever. So I was thinking about going there, but when I talked to the psychiatrist at the facility that I go to online, she just ordered me new medication, which I'm en route to pick up now. So, and like I said, I'm somebody whose mind never shuts off. So just bear with me. It might be painful. Just bear with me, please. So anyway, back to the thing about the manic episodes. Like I said, I thought that you're like running and screaming with your arms up, flailing and all this crazy stuff. Like I really thought it was something like that, and I didn't experience anything like that. And it's like my personality isn't built like that at all. So, um, when it comes to being bipolar, and they say you have high highs and low lows, and they described it like you're bouncing off the walls 1 minute and then you're like stuck in the bed the next minute. So I've never been like a bouncing off the wall type of person anyway. So I do get excited about things. I'm not like a cheerleader type person. But the lows, oh my god, the lows. I mean, I have several health issues, but I think mental health, I don't know, it might be more crippling than the other things that I go through. I mean, and I have Crohn's and diabetes and blood pressure, high blood pressure, and mental health might be worse than all that shit put together. Because it's like, it literally starts at the top. It starts at your brain and it just controls everything. Like, duh, yeah, it's your brain. But anyway, I my heart just goes out to people that are battling mental illness by themselves. You just don't have to do it by yourself. There are so many places out here. You don't even have to leave your home. I mean, I fell in love with group therapy. I had a nervous breakdown when I was 40, and I did, they call it PHP program, partial hospitalization program. And it's where you get therapy during the day and then you go home at night or whatever. So I would go during the day. And I remember when I got in there, this guy said, stop looking for understanding outside of this group. And it took me not even 5 minutes after that before I understood what he meant. And I think that that's what I was looking for. And I would get so upset about, because I felt like, you know, people label you. They label you as being emotional. They label you as being dramatic or attitudinal or whatever the case may be. You know, you get labeled these things, but it's things behind that. It's a lot of pain, and it's a lot of trauma behind mental health. And when that stuff is stuck inside of you, I mean, it's like sludge in your, just imagine just sludge in like that would be in your car, and you're just carrying that around in your body. So I just really wish everybody could get the help that they need, because it's sad. I remember when I used to work in healthcare on the clerical side, um, I didn't have sympathy for people who tried to commit suicide, because it was just something I never believed in. And I was like, it can't be that bad. So I'm like, I've lived in the DC area all my life, and I'm like, I've seen people who had to been at their worst, and them mofos was happy and making it to the next day. So I was like, yeah, what you going through can't be that bad. Little did I know. Trying to tell you. I found out that emotional pain can be so bad that you do not want to live on this earth anymore. I found that out personally. I've never I've never been suicidal. I've been in plenty of situations, or not, I don't know, want to say situations, but it's been plenty of times where I didn't want to live. I had given up. Um I was just done. Like, you can have this shit. Like, what's the point of fighting if you just gonna keep going through the same shit over and over again? And I was like, this shit is for the birds. So stop cussing, patience. So yeah, I'm just like, live to fight another day. Like, please don't. It's so much help out here. It's so much help. Like, you can text from your phone, like 988. It's so much help out here. You don't have to leave your house, like I said before. And don't label yourself. Don't label yourself. Don't diagnose yourself until you actually sit down and talk with somebody. And I'm not talking about like one visit. Once you actually find somebody you're comfortable with, and you can talk to and you can get some things out, it'll be a whole new world. It'll be a whole new world. And that's what I wish for people struggling with mental illness. And I just wanted to share my thing, what I've been going through these past couple of days. So like I said, I'm on my way to pick up some new medication, and hopefully it doesn't interfere with all the other crap that I got going on. So yeah, like I said, this was the first time that I did this. I did have another video of where my mom and my daughter took me out to the harbor, the National Harbor, out in Fort Washington, Maryland. And it was really nice on the water. It was, oh God, it was so beautiful. It was so peaceful. I felt so much better. The high highs and the low lows. Jesus Christ. So anyway, get through it. Get through it as much as you can. Some things you can't get over, but you can definitely get through. And I wish you nothing but the best. And my prayers go out to you.